Hello, Dr. Kang. We're just speaking about human connection and how we've become disconnected as a people, especially during this time of pandemic and the coronavirus and just 2020 in general, up to date. I wanted to know your take on it.
Well, I'm gonna quote my grandfather. My grandfather used to always said, "When there's a thorn on the leg, that the whole body bends and picks it up." And so, what is that saying? What am I drawing out of that? Is that a lot of us, we live this fake artificial life, and we think life is all sugar. We do not prepare for the worst. We raise our children to be weak. We raise the way we live our life. We're constantly expecting life to be so simple, but that is not the nature of life. They always said we must always plan for hard times, we must be prepared for difficult times. And so the ones who've just been living, not observing this universal principle where they're just thinking, oh, I just eat, go to bed or whatever, not doing their practices and eating right and fasting and meditation and, being good to their neighbor, taking care of the least fortunate, whatever, reading, studying, not allowing the world to brainwash them, not the religion dogma, we have out there. Because what the corona has done, it has taken off a layer. It has revealed our true nature of who we are. You're hearing a lot of, people, or pastors nowadays, they're asking their church members, they're hiding also, but telling their church members, hey, please send me money in my hiding place so I can pay my bill, or whatever. Instead of like, hey, maybe they should figure out a way to help their church members. Like small things like this that are revealed, the ones that are just there sucking on the life force of the least fortunate, taking advantage of the least fortunate or whatever, the ones that are lazy, not wanting to go get a job, the ones that are taking advantage of others. It is starting to reveal. That's what Corona has done. If you've not been working on yourself, you've never fasted, you've never meditated, you've never quarantined your own self to really go deeper, then spending a lot of time with self become almost like something hellish or daunting, and which we're seeing with the 99%. For me, this has not affected me no way. It has not touched me because I'm constantly in quarantine. I'm constantly working on myself. Sometimes people be like, hey, Dr. Kang, we need you on TV, we need you on radio, can you come speak? And I'm nowhere to be found because I know one thing for sure. This life is not what we see out there. I remember being a child and they always ask me, like, do you look up to anyone? And I always say no. They always ask me, who's your celebrity? And I always say God. And they're like, why? I'm like, because deeply I saw the kinds of people who came to my grandfather for help. People the world thought they had it all. And I begin to realize deeply that within the human race, from our influencers to our presidents or whatever, they're all as sick as me and you we are. From a young age, I figured that out. And so the only celebrity I ever had, the only human being I ever looked up to was my grandfather. Because he was a man who walked the walk or whatever, a real man or whatever, who could go for 30 days fasting, who could be in the jungles for days without food, and did a lot of things that I really admired. And I was like, this is what physical strength is. So what the quarantine has done, it has taken this layer and it's revealing everyone's asses. It is showing, everyone's flaws or whatever. And so the ones that are so weak or whatever, they're crying and, hey, the government should rescue them, the dish should rescue them or whatever. But you have to understand, even as you live life, you need to begin to save for rainier days. You need to begin to plan. And a lot of people, they cry all day. I'm not one of those people who want to sit or whatever and be so pitiful. Another one of this is going to come. 10 years from now, 15 years from now, the same people that are crying today will be the same people crying tomorrow. So that tells you the human nature, the people will be becoming a weak species of humans or whatever. And you know what nature does or whatever? Nature will filter because the strong is what will survive. So if you're there raising your children to be weak or whatever, eating and no respect for the elders or whatever, trust me, the wind will come and blow those little asshole to the ocean. So whatever. No, I'm saying it. People don't want to say this. So whatever. What has society become? What have we become? What have we become as human beings? So whatever. We do not even know what it means to even live anymore. The elders don't want to speak because they're scared of the youth, or whatever, the young people, or whatever, who should have been taught by their parents, or whatever. Parents did not teach them. And so they're here just acting up, acting a fool. And so everything is all just mixed up, or whatever. Politicians and presidents stealing money, that they're supposed to be helping their people, but people are scared to talk about things like this. You can live in a country where your government, your president is oppressing you so much, people are scared to talk. Oh my God, you can't say that because, you have to keep quiet. But a lot of us also, even the people who oppress us so much or whatever, we're starting to worship them. Everything is turning upside down. No one want to speak of, maybe the injustice that's happening or the oppression that's happening, because if you speak of it or whatever, then maybe you're crazy. And so we can look at the street, what is happening right now. A lot of our people, they're on the street. Guess what? Because they had no plan. They failed to plan. When you fail to plan, someone else is going to plan for you. If you have no plan for your life, maybe someone is going to say what you're good of. Maybe it's to hold signs on the street, or what you're good of, or the only value you bring maybe is a sex toy. I should use you as a prostitute. So I always tell people we need to work on ourselves and shut out the noise from religion and politics and this and all these different ideologies we have or whatever. The beautiful thing about the quarantine, it has showed us or whatever that the meetings we go to, that allows us to neglect our houses, the churches we go to, that allows us to neglect what is important, our children, or whatever. All these things or whatever, let's go to this politician meeting, let's go to this church, to this family reunion. A lot of those fucking shit don't matter. What matters is us being present with the people around us. And so we're constantly running. What quarantine has done is, it has allowed us to face everything we're running away from. Our wife, our children, all the most important things, even our homes. A lot of us, we have homes, we don't stay in it. It has forced us to be at home. And so I always tell people, if you've not made your church, your religion, your belief, if you've not built a temple in your own heart, then there's no true temple you really have. All those external things, if you've not built true love within self, then all the external thing is nothing but a lie. And a lot of us will live all these lies. That's why a lot of people, they're finding it so difficult to literally embrace themselves, because they've been running their whole life. Running and running and running and running, just to realize that there's nothing really out there. Whatever we're seeking is already inside of us. This is what quarantine is allowing, is forcing people to come to realization that they are all of it that they're looking out there. Thank you.